Alright, hey guys, my name is Shadow, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. So I thought we'd do something a little bit different this time. Now I was just out gathering some materials for my next set of engineer upgrades, and I thought, hey, this might make an interesting video, because this isn't something I've ever covered before. Plus, there were just a round of updates for a lot of things having to do with the engineers. So we're here on this little satellite, Ictoc 1b, and you might be hearing some weird noises right now. Now these are actually sounds that are coming from our like radar / guidance system kind of thing. And that sound means that there is something nearby. We don't know what it is yet, but if we kind of follow that, it'll lead us to something. Now that in conjunction with this kind of sweeping, arcing thing going on here will tell us where things are on the surface. Now, I'm actually looking for specific things. Specifically, I'm looking for selenium, chromium, and phosphorus. Now, I've already found selenium and phosphorus, but I'm still looking for chromium. Now, also, part of the new update is that you can actually scan planets with your detailed surface scanner, and it'll tell you what things you're likely to find on that planet. And it does so like this. If we open up the system map, we'll be able to see in the info panel what things are on this planet. So this is where I am right now. I'm on this satellite of Ictoc 1 called Ictoc 1b. And if I go over to the info panel and I scroll all the way down, it says planet materials right here. And this is what I can find, these things right here. So selenium 4.1%, chromium 5.3%, and phosphorus 14.2%. Now, again, I already said I found phosphorus and selenium. And another cool thing that they've done is whenever you pick up a unit of something, you're actually picking up 3 units of that thing. So that's really cool. Now I'm still looking for chromium, so that's primarily what we're looking for. But in the event that we do get other drops, we're gonna pick those things up too, because we can carry, I don't know, like 1,000 units of stuff. Let's just look at our inventory and we can see. So yeah, we've only got 200 out of 1,000 slots actually filled up in here. So that's pretty cool. So let's actually get to some prospecting here. Now we're hearing a little weird noise right here, and it seems to be off to the right. So let's just start out and follow that. Okay, now that noise has changed slightly. Now I don't know if different noises mean particularly different types of materials. If you guys do know those things, please let me know down in the comments, because I'd really be interested to know that. But yeah, we're hearing a slightly different type of noise right now on top of the thing that we were hearing, which we're still hearing, I think. So we'll just start heading toward that. And we're also seeing kind of a new thing on the little sweepy, archy radar thing down here. Now, different things, different symbols on that thing do actually mean different things, but I'm not sure what they actually mean. So we're seeing something in the top part of the band, and we're also seeing a whole bunch of things just generally in the band. So if you guys want to let me know what those things mean too, because I've just been pretty much going toward random ones and finding, well, random stuff basically. But yeah, if you guys want to let me know what specific things I should be looking for to find engineer materials, that would be really cool, because I'm just pretty much wandering around going for whatever shows up on my radar. So let's continue on toward the thing that we're hearing. Now we've just started hearing kind of a crackling sound on this thing. Now that particular sound, I'm pretty sure, does mean that we've located some kind of mineral, because that's the noise that I've been following so far when I've been locating things like selenium and phosphorus. So let's actually go toward that. And when we're right on top of it, we'll see a little white dot on our actual radar, and then we'll see a thing up ahead that we can shoot, and it will give us some materials. Okay, there's the little white dot right there. So we just turn toward it, and here we go. We have this thing called a Bronzite Chondrite. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Haha, I didn't mean to rhyme there. But basically, we just shoot it. And then some stuff comes flying out of it, and we can look at the context thing and see what we found. So we've got iron, carbon, and sulfur. So nothing that we were looking for, but we'll pick these things up anyways. Now to do that, it's basically the same thing that you do in the ship. You just lower your cargo scoop and you run into it. Now it's a lot easier to pick this stuff up with the SRV than it is to do it with the ship, because really it doesn't matter how fast you're going. You can't like destroy the canister or anything. As far as I know, you can't destroy this stuff anyway. But yeah, let's see. So we just pick these things up, and we're actually getting 3 units for every one thing that we pick up here. So that's a really cool update, I think. Now also in the new update, they've decreased the amount of materials that it actually requires to do a particular upgrade. So if you were having to go out and spend just hours and hours and hours looking for particular things for whatever you were trying to upgrade before, it's really not quite like that anymore. In fact, I'm kind of finding this experience to be somewhat enjoyable now, whereas it was just kind of grind and tedium before, and I wasn't really having a good time doing it. Now, I'm actually having a good time looking for this stuff. I'm finding driving the SRV around on this planet, looking for these materials, is actually fun because I'm getting enough of them to make it worth my while when I go to the engineer. I'll probably have multiple attempts at particular upgrades that I want to do, actually, when I get there and stuff. So that's a really cool update, I think. So we've just been following kind of a lower kind of noise, and it's led us to this thing called a Meteorite. So let's just blast this thing and see what kind of stuff comes out of it. Let's look at the contacts. Okay, so we've got manganese and phosphorus. Now I've already collected quite a lot of phosphorus. I'm still gonna pick this up, but it's not quite what I was looking for, although that is a pretty good find. So let's actually lower our cargo scoop because that works better. And we can pick things up going backwards too, apparently. So let's grab this phosphorus. Now again, this is 3 units that we're picking up of each one of these things, so I'm really happy with that. So let's put our cargo scoop back up. And we're still kind of hearing this low noise over this way, and that's kind of this flat line that we're seeing on the radar right here. So it looks like there's another one pretty close over here. Let's just head toward it and see if we can find it. It should be pretty much right in front of us. I think I'm looking at it right now. There it is, there it is. So here's another one. Let's blast that thing open, actually hit it and see what comes out of it. And we have 2 more things of sulfur and 1 more thing of iron. We'll pick these up, but still no luck in finding any chromium. So let's grab these things and move on. Okay, it sounds like we're actually approaching another mineral deposit. Should be seeing it any time. In fact, I might be looking at it right here. I think that's it. Okay, we've got another Bronzite Chondrite. So let's blast this open and hope there's some chromium inside that thing. No luck. We've got sulfur and nickel. Now nickel actually is also one of the materials that I need for the next set of upgrades. So we're gonna pick all these things up. I mean, there's really no point in not picking stuff up. We've got plenty of room to put everything. So let's grab that and let's grab the nickel. And then I've also been seeing this other kind of weird thing popping up on the radar, and I want to go check it out. So I really don't do that much exploring in this game, but I don't know, now that I'm down here driving around in the SRV, I'm kind of inclined to go look at some cool stuff. Now we're seeing it right now. I don't know what this is, so we're gonna go find out. It's this kind of big arcing thing that's on the top of the radar, and it's making kind of a low noise, so I don't know what it is, but we're gonna go and, well, we're gonna retract our cargo scoop, and then we're gonna go drive toward that thing and find out what it is. Maybe it's something cool. Maybe it's some kind of crashed ship. I don't know. That would be cool, because I've never found a crashed ship. I've only seen other people find crashed ships, and I would love to find one. Oh, and look at this. This is actually a thing from the update when they first released 2.1. Our SRV actually leaves tracks now. I'm sure you guys already knew about that. But this is just a really cool touch, I think. It makes the game a little bit more immersive. So yeah, let's go see what this big arc thing is here. So it looks like we've located something interesting up ahead. I don't know what this is, but there are a bunch of skimmers flying around it. So let's target one of these things. Okay, I bet if we fire on these things, we're gonna get a bounty, so I'm not really inclined to do that. Okay, we're actually just gonna head toward the next mineral deposit. I'm hearing that telltale clicking noise on the radar, and I'm really anxious to find this chromium because I want to get on with my next set of upgrades, and that's one of the last things that I need. All right, we've located another mineral deposit. Let's blast this thing open and pray to the RNG gods that it actually contains chromium. Let's see. Nope, sulfur and phosphorus. Damn, okay. So let's pick these things up and keep looking. I know this planet has chromium on it because it says so on the info thing. So it's just a matter of time until we actually find some chromium. I know it's coming up. I know it's around here somewhere. Okay, we'll just pick up this phosphorus in the meantime. But there is chromium on this planet. I know it's here. We're gonna find it. Let's go. Oh, guys, do you hear that? Wow, that is an altogether new type of noise that I'm hearing. I really want to know what that is. Let's go find out. That's really interesting. I've never heard that noise before. I mean, I thought I had heard all of the noises, not that I necessarily knew what they were, but I thought that I had heard all of them. That's a completely new one. Okay, it's definitely louder now. I think it might be this big flat band on top of the radar here. I'm also detecting quite a lot of minerals around here, and I think we're pretty close to some. Now I'm also seeing a new kind of thing on the radar where there's a big flat band on the bottom. So I don't know what that is either. If you guys want to let me know, then do that down in the comments. But it sounds like we're pretty close to some minerals. Are we still hearing the other thing? Let's take a look. Yeah, we're still hearing it. It sounds like it's off to the left, and there's some minerals kind of close around here. So if we come across the minerals, we'll grab those really quick, and then we'll continue on to that signal that we were following. Okay, we've got a mineral deposit right here. Let's see what we've got. Any chromium? Nope, nope. Just 2 things of sulfur and some carbon. So we'll grab those and then we'll head toward that original source that we were pursuing. Okay, it seems like we're closing in on something. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe it'll be interesting. I hope we don't find a bunch of skimmers in a trespass zone around it, because that would not be too much fun. But it seems like we're pretty close. The little band is getting much smaller, so I think that indicates that we're pretty close to it. Oh, am I seeing it up ahead? Is that what I'm seeing right there? I don't know. I don't think so. That's kind of the wrong direction. Okay, we've just come across a bunch of canisters and stuff. Looks like we've got gallium. Oh, legal salvage. Okay, that's legal salvage. What about this stuff over here? Is this what we were just following? It probably is. Okay, more of the same kind of stuff. This is legal salvage, though. Oh, superconductors that we can legally salvage, whereas before that said stolen. So, okay, I'm inclined to grab these superconductors then, if they're not going to cause me to get a fine when I go to a space station. That would be cool. So those were worth a couple of bucks. So let's just grab those. Okay, so finally, after about 20 minutes of searching around, we've come across some chromium. So what I've learned is that chromium doesn't actually drop from the Bronzite Chondrite mineral formation things. It actually drops from the other ones called Meteorite or something like that. I don't know. Let me know how to say that down in the comments. Anyways, yeah, so there it is. So there's one laying right there, and that should actually be 3 units of it, and we've also got some more selenium from this. So let's grab that, and then let's grab this selenium right here, and that's pretty much everything we needed from this planet. So if you guys can hear that kind of low scraping sound, and you see that flat round thing on the bottom of the radar display, that is actually where the chromium came from. So let's head toward this one right now and see if we can actually just find a little bit more as long as we're here, because I'm having a pretty good time just prospecting for this stuff. So let's keep doing that. Okay, here's something new that I haven't seen before, a metallic meteorite. I have no idea what might drop from this. Let's shoot this thing and find out. Okay, contacts. Oh look, chromium actually drops from that too, and we got 2 things of it. So that's actually 6 more pieces of chromium. That's great. Okay, that's exactly what I need. Okay, so chromium also drops from the metallic meteorites. Okay, so that's everything I needed from this little excursion onto this planetary surface here. So that's pretty much going to conclude the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed prospecting with me. This was a pretty educational experience for me, and I hope it was for you guys too. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. If you like this video, stick a like on it. If you dislike this video, stick a like on it. And I will see you guys in the next one, and thanks for watching.